Just to let you guys know, this episode was filmed prior to the 302 Pro Wrestling debacle. Stay tuned for part 2 with George Burkett, where he fills us in on what he sees and how it went down at that the grandest night in our sport. Stay tuned, subscribe, guys.
She need to stop it. Stop it. Bless the blood. Bless the blood. Bless the blood. Ron, this is where you chant bless the blood, man. Ron, you gotta chant bless the blood, man.
All right, guys, this is Marlon, MD at Bluprint Wrestling Network. We're back again with all your favorite indie wrestlers throughout Delmarva and abroad. Tonight we got a late night edition a little bit. My man Kindred. Kindred, do we got you on the line, Kindred?
Yeah, what's up with you?
What's going on, Kindred? Man, you one of my favorites. Just started doing the little wrestling indie scene about 4 months ago. You one of my favorite characters, man. Tell the viewers a little bit about your whole your journey into pro wrestling, because you've been doing it a little bit. You've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I've been actually doing this about going on 10 years. Wow. Well, everybody knows I'm a vampire, of course. Mm-hmm. But I started out down there in Maryland. And I worked with Gilbert's training school down with MCW had at the time. Mm-hmm. Actually, I started out as a tag team in my early years with Hydraulics from Black Wall Street. Okay. But we had a team called the Harbor City Hit Squad. Eventually, it got turned to Hit Squad. We hated the Harbor City name. Mm-hmm. But I was doing that for a while. Eventually, we broke off to our own thing. So now you have me here, doing what I do now and what I do best. So, it's been a long 10 years, mm-hmm. But you kind of know what you're getting into once you sign the paper. So, okay. To say the least.
I know I see you on Facebook. You've been doing a lot of training, and then you've been posting a lot of stuff about the King of Maryland tournament. I see that you got a lot of hardware, man. Part of that is the King of Maryland. Tell the viewers a little bit about how you came about getting, a little bit of that hardware over there for that. Because we got another one coming up.
Hardware is because, I'm great. You know what I'm saying? You can't call yourself a Vamp King with nothing to show about it, right?
Yes, sir.
So, the King of Maryland, it's a tournament where, get 8 guys, they all compete to have that bragging right, Mm-hmm. This show usually means a lot for all of us HW because by us not having Prodigy here with us to kind of enjoy the tournaments by him passing, mm-hmm. We had dedicate this show specifically for him. Mm-hmm. So it's a big moment for us to go in and kind of do things for Reggie's honor or whatever, and it's really good show for ACW because that's one of our big name shows, mm-hmm. and people should really come on. We got a good lineup of people. So my thing is I'm not really too worried about King of Maryland because my focus is on my ACW championship. So mm-hmm. That's on a piece of hardware I haven't got yet, so that's why I'm pretty much angled on. So the champ now, gotta watch the back because, I strike when I want.
The champ for the ACW title, who's that? That's Vic Ramone, right?
Yeah, it's Vic Ramone. I gave him, a good accolade, in the ring, but my own exclamation point was hitting him with that microphone. It was just basically because one thing you never should do is dress a vampire. So I think I've basically I've been done with the ACW fans and try to cater to them anymore. Mm-hmm. I'm over that now. It's just time for me to get what I want now. And what better way than take a poor man's dream and take his belt from him.
Damn. So when is that title? When is your next title match? I mean, is that going to be at the King of Maryland? You versus Vic Ramon, or I know that you got a couple different matches coming up, but do you have a date set to go get it?
I mean, it's anytime I want. You know what I mean? Like, it's the point of me being a Vamp King is basically because my slogan, quote unquote, goes, "I do what I want," because who's gonna stop a vampire? Nobody. So if and I don't need a precise date to get my ACW championship back, I get what I want to get it back. You know what I mean? So like, if the ACW committee doesn't want to give it to me freely, I'll just take my opportunity and mine up. You know. So and if he's actually the ACW champion, like you say he was, then you know it shouldn't be nothing.
Big talk, big talk. This is Kindred Kymari, guys, indie wrestler from. Man, he's all over the place, honestly. Actually, I got a question, Kendra. What's the farthest you traveled for to beat a person down? Because I see a lot of that.
I mean, I've been all over the country, so to speak. I think my furthest show last year was up in Rhode Island when I was working with Big Time Pro Wrestling up there. So that was actually a pretty fun show. I got to work with the Sandman and couple other guys and get to meet, you know, different other people that I, you know, haven't had a chance to meet. So, you know, like Eddie Long and, you know, like Rhino and all that stuff like that. It was cool being in the locker room with them, you know, driving up the road with Raven and everything. But it was, you know, I got my sights on going more on the West Coast now, maybe even Canada. But so far, that's the farthest I've been. So.
Okay. Dang, that's pretty crazy. He said Canada. I know also too. You had a little bit of a qualifying match to possibly go on a Chinese tour. Have you got any more new information on that? Do they have a date for that yet, or are you going out there? Like, I know that's always that's been on the table too.
Once they get that like more disclosed information, then I will start to share. But for the most part, I am going to China, so it's gonna be a interesting time for me out there. You know what I mean? Probably a big culture shock, but, you know, I can kind of just adapt to everything. Definitely. But I'm looking forward to it. So it's a good spark for, you know, me, and it's a good spark for the VCA to kind of branch out and be able to get that type of exposure out there. So we can kind of, you know, see what happens.
Exactly. You spoke about the VCA. I saw that y'all recently acquired the Hotlanta Hustlers, and it seems like you're catching fire all across the East Coast. With I think Tyreno, the Gunner, the Killers, the Gunners, yeah. What's going on with that? What's going on with the Hotlanta Hustlers? What's going on with the rapid expansion of VCA, man?
Well, see, the thing is, like, we don't really disclose a lot of our business ventures. Like, everybody, you know, once they do something, they just start, you know, putting everything out to the public. Like, we do things very, not secretive, but we keep a lot of business to ourselves until we feel like the public needs to hear about it. Yeah. But we did acquire them too. We had a meeting with both of them, and we actually acquired them because we honestly like, you know, what they represent, what they bring to the table. The thing is that the one thing people got to understand about the VCA, this is not a faction. You know what I'm saying? People think, oh, the VCA is a faction and all this other stuff like that because we're in wrestling. The thing is, VCA is a combination of human and vampire coming together in the cause of vampire. The thing is they support the cause. And why not? I can use extra talent. Yeah. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess I'm a vampire. Do I need humans? I don't. But in order for us to kind of make more money in this business of takeover wrestling, why not? It sounds like a great idea when I go for it. And that's why I got good directions from George Burkett, who's doing an awesome job with networking and making sure that things go good within the VCA. We got a whole bunch of stuff. And we got different other plans and projects and stuff we're doing now. So it's not just like, oh, wrestlers is our main focal point, you know?
Now, question, I know you mentioned George Burkett. How'd you guys come to meet each other?
Well, George came to me at a show, and he wanted to acquire my services, but I mean, I wasn't too in the mood to talk to him at the time. But after we had our own little confrontation and stuff like that, and I kind of thought to myself, with oh, you know what, maybe this could be interesting. Let's see where it happens. And then by me having a lawyer, it doesn't only just protect my back, but it protects his back too. So put two and two together, we figure, wait, we can run with this. So and now, like, I think he's becoming more used to the wrestling world, so to speak, and basically understanding what vampires do. So that's pretty in the story behind that.
So I got a question too, man. The whole bless the blood thing, and man, that mess is hot fire on the indie scene. The fans love you. Your following is crazy. What do you got planned next in 2017 that you can divulge for the VCA and the Vamp King?
I mean, like, it's funny, I think, in a way, because my following is contagious, I think. More because, like, people can see me and they know that I don't take shit. But the thing is that I'm very serious about my work, and I'm very serious about what I do and who I am. Now, the whole, like, bless the blood thing, it's all about a term of having a prosperous life, you know what I'm saying? Because we all want to be, blessed in the blood, and blood is life, you know what I'm saying? God gave us blood so we have life. You know what I mean? That's why we say bless the blood, because it's God blessing the life that we have. That's why we, should cherish it. That's what pretty much bless the blood came from. But the thing is that, we have a lot of things we try to do with the VCA, and even just me by myself. Like, I'm getting more hardware, you know what I'm saying? I'm traveling a lot more, and got different things, different projects, and different things business ventures we're trying to get into. So, this is not, because the reason why I don't really expose all of our stuff, because if you give everybody, too much at one time, there's nothing to look forward to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I like the whole element of surprise gimmick. So, that's why we tend to do things little by little. We'll give you a little bit. We'll give you a little bit here. You know what I'm saying? We don't give it all at one time. So, we like making people wonder,
yeah,
what we do. So
leave them waiting, always wanting more. Something that's definitely key, man. Wow, Kindred, you gave me a lot of good stuff so far, man. I got another big question. Where are you gonna be at this weekend, man?
I'll be at UWA, their benefit show. And I'll be at the 302 for the troops, or whatever. But I hope that they have a whole bunch of security there, because I'm very liable to have to hold my tongue back with the troops or anybody else in 302. So
I see Mr. Burkett speaking on that, man. He's talking like he might they need to make sure they have enough security there, because you got something playing crazy, man. What's going on?
Man, whenever I'm around, you need security. So, you know what I'm saying? I figure myself, I'm the life of the party. So, like, whenever I'm there, whenever, my guys are there, like, we are the life of the party. So, like, we're allowed to do anything. So, I don't care if the troops are there. I don't even care if Donald Trump was there. Like, I come to steal the party. That's what I do. So, it's going to be interesting tomorrow. But, work is work for me.
I understand that, man. Kindred, man, I know you're short on time. You got stuff going on tomorrow. Can you let our viewers know where they can catch you on social media? Or Mr. Burkett?
Well, you can find George Burkett on Facebook. It's George Burkett. And when I guess Twitter is NSC Game Boy, you can find him on that too. For me, it's very simple. Kindred Kymari on Facebook. My Instagram is Kindred New Age Dracula, all in one word. My Twitter is Kindred Kymari. You can find me all in parts and everything like that. And also I'm on YouTube as Kindred Demon Vampire, all one word, so you can get to see our videos on matches, my old matches. and a lot of the content we have, we're trying to upgrade the VCA TV right now. So the stuff we have on there is the older files, but we're still upgrading different things about the that section part of YouTube and plus my own YouTube. I'm still filtering out old stuff, but it's there for whoever gets to view it, share it, like it, subscribe it as much as possible. I can, it's very much appreciated.
All right. All right, guys. Again, I'm MD. This was Kindred Kymari, the New Age Dracula. We thank you for that, King Vamp.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go see him tomorrow, man. Or actually, damn near today. He's UWA, man, and then you right down there at 302. No excuses. No excuses. All right, Kindred. Anything else you got for me today?
Nothing much, man. Just come check out the show. Come any place I'm at. Just we know it's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting time. I'll say it like that.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, man.
All right, boss man.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, we're out. Catch us next time on the Bluprint Wrestling Network. Make sure you subscribe on that YouTube and hit Kindred on the YouTube. Subscribe, guys. All right, man. Have a good weekend. We out.